Good morning, grade 8 students. Welcome to a new English lesson. The title of our lesson is 7C Grammar and Pronunciation. For this lesson, you will need to open your student book page 91 and workbook pages 98 and 99. So kindly get well prepared and follow your teacher carefully. Regarding the learning objectives, by the end of this lesson, students will be able to identify the form and uses of the ing form of the verbs accurately, consolidate the use of the ing form in different activities properly, recognize the different pronunciation of the GH sound into sets of words accurately. To start our lesson, I'd like to ask you this question. What are the differences between the following sentences? 1. I would like to help other people. 2. I can't help other people. 3. I like helping other people. Think over these sentences. Try to locate the differences, then get back to your teacher to check your answers. Well, here are some suggested answers. Let's start with sentence 1. I would like to help other people. This sentence starts with the subject I plus would like, followed by to plus the base form of the verb to help, and that is called full infinitive, just as we studied this in the previous lesson. As for sentence 2, I can help other people, this sentence starts with the subject I, followed by the modal verb can, which is followed by the base form of the verb help, and that is called bare infinitive, just as we studied this in the previous lesson as well. As for sentence 3, I like helping other people. This sentence starts with the subject I plus the verb like, which is followed by the ing form of the verb helping, and this is going to be the main focus of our lesson, so kindly follow me carefully. Well, let's together get to know the definition or the structure of the ing form. Here comes the question. What is the ing form? Well, the ing form is the base form of the verb plus ing. Now, open your student book page 91, exercise A. Read the examples below and match the verbs in blue, the ing form of the verbs, with the suitable uses or functions. Take your time, read the examples carefully, then try to match them with the uses in the left side of the slide. Once you're done, you can check your answers with your teacher. Well, you can check your answers now. 1. Before throwing my things away, I always ask my sister if she wants any of them. What did you notice, my students? Well, what we have noticed here is that the ing form of the verb is used after certain prepositions such as for, of, in, before, etc. 2. Fatima loves doing charity work. What we have noticed here, my dear students, is that the ing form of the verb is used after certain verbs such as like, love, enjoy, hate, finish, prefer, etc. 3. How about donating our old toys to charity? What we have noticed here, my dear students, is that the ing form of the verb is used after certain expressions such as how about, what about, it's worth, etc. 4. Exercising is good for your health. What we have noticed here, my dear students, is that the ing form of the verb is used as the subject of a sentence. That is to say, it comes at the beginning of a sentence and it functions as its subject. Now we have self-assessment. Underline the correct answer in the following sentences. Just as usual, take your time, read the examples from 1 to 5, then underline the correct answer. Once you're done, you can check your answers with your teacher. Now you can check your answers. 1. What about go or going out this night? What is the correct option here, my students? Well done. Going. Why? Because it comes after the expression what about. 2. I am interested in playing tennis. What is the correct answer, my students? Good job. Playing. Why? Because it comes after the preposition in. 3. Paint. Painting is my favorite free time activity. What is the correct option, my students? Good job. Painting. Why? Because it comes at the beginning of the sentence and it functions as its subject. 4. How about visiting my grandmother this Friday? What is the correct answer, my students? Well done. Visiting. Why? Because it comes after the expression how about. 5. Judy enjoys watching cartoons at the weekend. What is the correct option, my students? Great. Watching. Because it comes after the verb enjoys. Now, let's revise the uses or functions of full infinitive and bare infinitive. But before we start doing so, my dear students, I would like to remind you that full infinitive consists of 2 plus the base form of the verb. For example, to eat, to drink, to go, etc. While bare infinitive consists only of the base form of the verb. For example, drink, eat, go, etc. Now, let's start with the functions or uses of full infinitive. 1. Salim wants to meet you. What we have noticed here, my dear students, is that we use the full infinitive after some verbs such as want, forget, would like, plan, try, need, etc. Just like in example 1, wants to meet you. 2. Ali went out to buy something. What we have noticed here, my dear students, is that we use the full infinitive to express purpose or answer the question why, just like in example 2. Why did Ali go out? To buy something. 3. I don't know what to do. What we have noticed here, my dear students, is that we use the full infinitive after some words like what, when, where, how. These words are called question words, just like in example 3, what to do. 4. I am happy to meet you. What we have noticed here, my dear students, is that we use the full infinitive after verb to be, is, are in the present, was and were in the past, plus adjective. 5. You are still too young to drive. 6. You're not old enough to drive a car. What we have noticed in these two examples, my dear students, is that we use the full infinitive after words such as to or enough. Now, let me remind you how to use the bare infinitive, which is the base form of the verb only. Follow me. 1. You should help your brother in his homework. What we have noticed here, my dear students, is that we use the bare infinitive after modal verbs such as shall, should, can, could, will, would, may, might, must, etc., just like in example 1, should help. 2. He didn't let me go out with him. What we have noticed here, my dear students, is that we use the bare infinitive after the verb let, just as in example 2, let me go. 3. Can you make it happen? What we have noticed here, my dear students, is that we use the bare infinitive after the verb make, just as in example 3, make it happen. Now, open your student book, page 91, exercise B. Complete with the full infinitive or the ing form of the verbs in brackets. Then check your answers with your teacher. Check your answers. 1A. I have decided to clean the garage this weekend. Do you feel like helping me? B. I have already promised to help Dad to fix the front door. Maybe I can give you a hand after we have finished doing that. 2. Ali is thinking about buying a motorbike. 3. Jake was driving in a new neighborhood, got lost, and stopped to ask for directions. 4. I have recently learned about minimalism and would like to change my lifestyle. Living with less sounds a bit difficult, but I'm sure I'll manage to do it. Now open your workbook pages 98 and 99, exercise C. Complete the dialects with the bare or full infinitive or the ing form of the verbs in brackets. Then check your answers with your teacher. Well, you can check your answers now. Dialogue 1. Hey Said, what are you doing? I've decided to fix this old bookcase. If I manage to fix it, I'll put it in my room. I thought Mom and Dad offered to buy you a new one. Yeah, they did, but I enjoy fixing things. Did Dad let you borrow his tools? Yeah, he said I could use them if I promised to take care of them. Cool. Need any help? Sure. As I was coming home from school, I got some paint. You're good at painting, so how about grabbing that paintbrush? As for dialogue 2, you need to pause the video, read the dialogue carefully, then complete the spaces with the bare or full infinitive or the ing form of the verbs in brackets, then play the video to check your answers. Well, you can check your answers now at once. Now, open your student book, page 91, exercise 3, pronunciation.
3. Pronunciation. A. Listen and repeat. What's the difference between the GH sound in words A and B? A. Tough. B. Through.
Now, to understand the difference, you need to do this self-assessment.
B. Listen and circle the words in which GH is pronounced as F. Right. Enough. Daughter. Thought. Neighbour. Laugh. Wait. Straight. Cough. Bought. Fight.
Now check your answers. As a closure, write some sentences of your own using the full infinitive, bare infinitive, or the ing form of the verbs you have learned. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Thank you for watching the video. Till we meet again, goodbye.